What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with another episode of PokeClicker. This is actually going to be the last one as of now until there's another update for the game. But two things. So if we scroll down, we got a shiny Goldeen, which is pretty sweet, and then a Bulbasaur. I just hatched it right now. I just did a quest in the rock tunnels, and now I've got a Cerulean quest where I've got to go beat the gym leader a couple times. For probably 0 points pretty much, but we just got an Ivysaur. It's gonna happen so quickly, and we'll get up to a Venusaur, and that's 3 more Pokemon off the checklist. Super easy checks. I did open a water thing as well, and sadly I got a Lapras. So now what we need, I actually don't need to fight this again. What I do want to do real quick is, I hit retry again. Stop hitting retry. I want to quickly level this guy up. It shouldn't take very long. It doesn't really matter either way. A shard quest. I'm trying to get a quest that works overnight. So the way the quest works as well, that I just recently found out. Someone did tell me in the comments as well. But basically, the more quests you do in a day, the better the quests get. Like the harder they get and whatnot. So sadly, today and tomorrow I'm probably gonna have really bad ones, but I'm just gonna continue kind of grinding this game out. I just like to get the Venusaur here really quick. Honestly, I'll even use one of these. Let's just get this Venusaur. There we go. Boom, Venusaur. We got him. So there's 3 checked off. Still grinding out that water stone. We are 300 off still, but I will continue to update you guys. Alrighty guys, so just a quick mini little update here. I've got 2 water eggs we've hatched, and I've got some more quest ones if we don't get it. But we're looking for that Squirtle. Right now, I've gotten so many Laprases. I did this off camera too, and I opened, I think, 2 as well, and I didn't record it, but I'm really hoping... I got a Lapras and a Staryu last time, which means I do have to spend these on the Water Stone. So I'm going to pick up a Water Stone, and then actually I'm going to pick up 2 and just hope that one of these gives it to me. I do want to do something else with more quest points here, and I'm currently grinding out this really kind of crappy quest here. It's taking some time to go through, and again, there's no chance for a shiny on Route 1 for me, so it kind of stinks. I haven't not gotten any other shinies since last update with you guys, but I am still obviously working for it, so I will continue to go with these eggs, and we'll you know, depending how long this takes, I'm just gonna show all the little clips. Alright, and the next 2 eggs, we've got a Staryu and a Psyduck. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. Well, I'm gonna get 2 more in there. I only can afford 2 more, but I am on a money quest that's going to give me just about 1,000 points, so I can technically afford another 4 afterwards, so wish me more luck. Alright, and here are the last 2 I can currently afford until this quest is done. Please just give me this Squirtle, Psyduck, and it's not going to do it again because this game hates me. And 2 more. Squirtle, there he is, and what would this one have been? Psyduck. Well, we got it. So Squirtle is going to obviously turn into a Wartortle and a Blastoise here in just a moment, getting us what we need, which is pretty sweet. We can even wait for that Blastoise. I'll even pop an XP share just to make this happen a little bit quicker. So the quest did reset. I just actually made a pretty decent trade in here too. I'm not really going to be updating you guys on this stuff most of the way through here, but an icicle plate for 3 iron balls, which is pretty nice. I mean, iron balls are only 2 apiece, but hey, it's decent. I've been just kind of hoarding everything. I'm going to continue hoarding these things for a while, making decent trades before I end up using them and buying some upgrades. But I'm not really going to be talking about this. More going to be focusing on finishing up the Pokemon here, but we've done it. So that's that. Almost got them. A couple more levels here, and we will hit that Blastoise real quick, and then it's just a matter, and we can actually do this while we wait, because I have enough to grab a Lickitung. So we got ourselves a Lickitung, which is pretty sweet. Meaning there's only a couple more Pokemon left, guys. We are so close. I've got some stones I got from digging, and there's the Blastoise. Boom. All 3 of them. Sweet. So the only things we need now are the last 3 Pokemon here, and then we have everything. So let's get those going. That's going to take some time to get those points. Alright, so a mini little update. No shinies coming in. I've been grinding out a ton. You can see I got a bunch of quest points. I want to spend those up. Obviously in here, I could obviously grab Jinx right now, but I'm going to refrain from that, and we're going to get our Mr. Mime and our Porygon. And then all I gotta do is save it to 5,000 points from about 2,000. This quest will give me 6,000. It's kind of an annoying quest. It just takes forever for the game just to do it. You get things like that, and sometimes you'll get them on Route 25, which can be real brutal. We also have our Leaf Stone. So we got those guys down here. Or sorry, not our Leaf Stone, our Water Stone, which we haven't used on Eevee yet. So we'll do that. I'll pick up ourselves a Vaporeon, which is pretty sweet. And then how much longer on these guys? Just a second, we'll go for him. I believe that's a Flareon and, Jolteon and Flareon I'm just shiny hunting with. I don't want to pick up these slots till I'm done with our last Pokemon, but I'm pretty sure... was it 142 or 143? I might be missing something that I can't get. I know there's something that you can't get right now, but there might be one more I can get. And I might be drawing a blank on it. But I'm pretty sure it's gotta just be Jinx. I don't think I'm missing anything else. I'll double check, obviously, before we end this video. Let's see. Nope, no shiny. I figured not. But, yes, I'm going to grind out to 5,000 points, and I think we'll be pretty much finishing up there. I have been doing underground work, just kind of sporadic. I did mess around with chiseling small areas and whatnot, and there are a couple really small pieces. There it is. Like this, we are not going to be able to fully uncover them and be one away, but that's not a big deal actually on the chisel, because I'll need to do that. I've gotten this daily deal twice, which is pretty sweet. This is a terrible trade, but I had one and then I uncovered another one, which is pretty nice, as those are worth, I believe, 6 apiece. Oh wait, no, it's total 6 for the trade. I got something that was worth 6 apiece that I traded for, I think, yesterday. There was not a lot of things that were worth that much. It might be the thing that's worth the most. I think it was the odd keystones here, which I may end up selling because I'm pretty sure that's about the best I can get. And same thing with like star pieces. Like I don't think I'd want to trade those. Although, who knows? You might get to trade a star piece, 1 star piece for like 3 of these or something. But I obviously do have to start selling these soon to get some of these upgrades because I haven't actually bought anything. I've only sold the one thing we've sold. But obviously getting everything here would be nice. The daily deals are going to be really important. Probably want the regen time first. At least a little bit of it. I don't know how low it gets, but that's going to be a goal. But I'm not really going to be updating you guys on this progress much. More of just, I'll check a couple spots here. Yeah. Or just finishing up the rest of the decks here this episode. And then that will be pretty much it. We're definitely wrapping up. Again, I'm pretty sure there's only 1 left to catch. I might be wrong. I definitely could be. Still at the 11 shinies though, nothing new, which is really upsetting. I've opened a lot of eggs. Does that actually say? I feel like I've opened a ton of eggs. I may not have. You can see how many times we've cleared Viridian Forest. It's the one I ever had get item quests. That's where I go. There's no eggs. I farmed this a little bit to get shards. Pokemon defeated per route. Definitely a lot. Yeah, 19. Yeah, it doesn't say how many eggs you have opened. If it does, I'm totally missing it. Eggs hatched, 150. So I guess really, we haven't really technically hit the mark. Almost all of those have been with this on the whole time they've been hatching. So you have a 1 in 512 chance with that on the whole time. So I guess we're still ways off that. But I'm gonna continue grinding that out, and I will update you guys to finish this episode off shortly. Alrighty guys, so this is the sad moment. It's going to be the final clip that I'll be recording in this game till any future updates. Super sad, but also really cool. If we pop in here, you can see we have enough quest points to claim our Jinx. And popping over to the Pokedex, you can see we have 144 Pokemon. I also have gone up in 3 shinies, which we'll talk about real quick. We've gathered a Pidgeotto. Not Pidgeot. Actually, you have to breed a Pidgeot because you can't catch them wild. But Pidgeotto, Dotrio, and a Furo, which is pretty sweet. So that means we have Pidgey and Pidgeotto. So I honestly think I'm going to add... oops, sorry about that. I muted my mic. I'm going to add Pidgeot to my rotations just to try to get the trio of shinies in the Pokedex. Because I think it'd be pretty sweet to have the stars right here. And then if we get Eradicate, we have a whole row complete, which I think would be pretty sweet to do. Eradicate you can get out in the wild, so I'm not going to be breeding him. But something I wanted to show you guys as well real quick before we wrap this up. If we save this and we take this over to this site that I did link below. These are all red, meaning you have to get them as Safari Zone, which the Safari Zone update is not out yet. I also do know there's plans to add in Johto. And who knows, that might go farther than that. But if they add in Johto, we'll be doing more videos. And when they add in the Safari Zone, we'll be doing a video on covering that. Maybe 2 videos, depending on how we can kind of break it down. But yeah, so look out for that. The series will be back. But Route 10 is now my route to farm. Since I got all those other ones, I believe, off Route 17. Which should have dropped a good bit. Yeah, it was like, I think 79% or something. It dropped down quite a bit to our percentage of catching things. So right now we have basically a 71% chance to catch something. If we catch a shiny, basically, it'll be a 71% chance that it'll be a new shiny that we catch that we don't have, is kind of the idea of that. So that's why I've been grinding out Route 10 so much here. As far as money, you can see where that is. At dungeon tokens, we have a ton of quest points we're down in right now. The underground, I haven't been doing a ton on that. I know there's like a way to do like chisels, and you can kind of like alternate every other block to go through. Sometimes if you get these guys, they're pretty hard to find. But honestly, I like the lazy way of just coming in and smacking the hammer in a couple areas, and I never really have a problem. I know it's not the most efficient, but I'm very AFK with this game, so I like to come in and just check. Sometimes you get unlucky, and when I get low like this, that's when I'll check a couple areas. But right there we found one. But I generally find it pretty quick, so I don't think that's a big deal. As far as daily deals, can't really do anything useful here. But, guys, that's it. That is it. I will slow roll through our Pokedex here again. 14 shinies. It's so good. Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Rattata, Fearow, Nidoran male, which is cool because he kind of looks like the Nidoran female to an extent. I mean, it's a very, very similar color, slightly darker, but it's really cool. Vulpix. Most of the shinies in this original game are kind of boring to an extent. They definitely are very, like, they're almost just all golden. I have a golden hue to them. Some of them get a little different, but we got Venonat, Diglett, who's very same, but just different nose. It's kind of cool. The trio would be pretty sweet to get, but we'd probably end up breeding him because I would not be farming Diglett Cave unless it's a quest, as since we have Diglett, and that's what you verse all the way through except for the trio on the final. It wouldn't be worth it. Mankey, our first one, which I think we had under 100 captures, I'm pretty sure. Or even 100 defeats even, I believe. It was really low. We caught him really early. Weeping Bell, the trio, which you guys have seen. I'm just showing it here because they're a little bit bigger here, but this also kind of skims through the whole dex. And you guys can even slow it down if you want, and you'll get an idea of what I'm hunting for, shiny-wise, but how many captures I have on certain things. Goldeen, who I think actually is probably the most boring thing. Pikachu might be more boring because I'm pretty sure he's even just a slightly different colored yellow, like slightly like lighter. I could be wrong, but Goldeen really doesn't look a whole ton different. Staryu, and I think that, no, Ditto, and there's even, I think, one more, right? No, just Ditto. Overnight, I've been generally doing Mew and Mewtwo, trying for those. I believe Mewtwo's greenish, and Mew is, I know, blue, like Ditto, pretty much. But they take a while, so I do them just overnight. But I've been farming a couple other things in and out here and there. But that is the dex, guys. That is it. It's sad to say, but as of right now, the series is coming to an end, guys. If you guys did enjoy this, please take a second and smack the like button. There's just nothing else to show you at this point. I can't really progress anymore other than getting shinies, which I will continue to do slowly in the background, as well as work on my underground stuff. I'll slowly advance, and I'm going to hold on, I think, to the stones and stuff I get. I might use them. I don't really know. I can show you this as well, our shards, which I actually haven't done in a couple of days. Yeah, you can see it's getting up there. I really haven't been filling it out much. I was actually going for max on normal effectiveness, and then I wanted to finish that one out here before we go into that. And these three I was just kind of going from least effective and just down. Actually, I think I was doing it the other way. That one I just didn't situate yet. Oh, we can't even afford that. Electric, we can get those two. But That's what I've been doing. I will end up, I'm really not going to focus on this at all. I could kind of care less. It'll be nice, obviously, to make progress on it. For any other future updates, is it'll make it so we can fly through the game quicker. But I'm not going to make it too big of a concern. I'm going to be really focusing on shinies, as I think collecting shinies is kind of cool. So I'm going to continue to do that. But anyways, like I said, I will catch you guys hopefully not too long before any future updates. But yeah, anyways, I'll catch you guys later.